Let's learn about periodontal regeneration surgery. So, what is regeneration called? It's a reproduction or reconstruction of lost or injured part in such a way that the architecture and function of lost or injured tissue is completely restored. So, just imagine this story like a house of tooth was damaged by storm periodontitis. Okay, and there are two ways to fix it. What is temporary fixation and secondary is permanent fixation. The temporary fixation is called repair because you only paint the wall, but it looks okay, but the broken bricks are still broken. This is repair, but its regeneration is different completely different. That regeneration is real fixation. Okay, you rebuild everything exactly as before. New bricks, new cementums, new pillars. So this is what regeneration called. But the main and very important point that should be noticed that new attachment is a type of regeneration, but regeneration is not a type of new attachment. So let's discuss about the GTR. Okay, so GTR is guided tissue regeneration. First, imagine for a student, and there is a chair. Whoever reaches first gets the chair. Exactly the same thing happens after periodontal surgery. 4 types of cells. One is epithelial cell, one is gingival connective tissue, third one is bone cells, and fourth one is perial cells. The winner will decide what kind of healing will take place. So, as definition says, it is a term used to define procedures where regeneration of last periodontal structure is sought via selective cell and tissue reproduction of the periodontal wound. So it's completely based upon Melcher's concept. Whoever reaches the root first decides the final healing. Okay. So what happens if each cell reaches first? So first we'll discuss about the epithelial cells. What if epithelial cells reaches first? So they will make a long epithelial covering, but they don't make new bones. They don't generate new pedals. In result, long junctional epithelium. So this is called as healing by repair. What if gingival connective tissue reaches first? Pocket formation. Against no pedal formation, no bone formation. So there is no point of benefits here. So the third point is, what if bone cell reaches first? Bone cells directly stick to the root. In result, ankylosis. In result, what? Root resorption. Again, no bone formation, no pedal formation. So now what if pedal cells reaches first? So this is what we want actually. They produce cementum, pedal, bone. In result, new attachment, perfect healing. So is it able? Epithelium will result into long junctional epithelium. Gingival connective tissue will result in pocket recurrence. Bone cells will result into ankylosis and root resorption. Pedial cells will result into new attachment. This is what we want, because pedial means perfect. Reattachment okay, what is reattachment? No tissue, all tissue simply rejoins. Okay, imagine surgery was done, the all healthy pedial fibers were not destroyed. After surgery they join again. That is reattachment. So you are building a house, so you need bricks, boundary walls. Same as GTR needs, means like guided tissue regeneration needs bone graft, membrane, and combine of these both, bone graft and membrane.